This is 3.3 graphing systems of linear what? Inequalities. So we're going to be doing some what after we draw the line? Ah, very good. Shading. All right. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. I'm going to shade fully and then a technique one of my students showed me several years ago. Let's look at this equation here. What's the y-intercept? 2 and the slope? 3. So we're going to plot that 2 and then we're going to plot the slope of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. It's okay if we go off the graph a little bit. Down 3, left 1, and are we going to draw a solid or dotted line? It's going to be solid. You got it because it has an equal sign right here. So we'll do a solid line. Make sure you put arrowheads on it. Two ways to do it. One is we can test a point, and the other is to use the ledger technique. This says shade where compared to the graph line. Shade above or below? Shade below, down, and then is it solid or dashed? Solid, okay. So we're going to shade below, so we touch the line, and then we shade below. Now this happens to be the right side, and then we go ahead and do this one. The y-intercept is what? And the slope? -1. Let's go ahead and plot that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's a -1 slope. So it goes like this. Dashed or solid? Dashed, you got it. There's no equal sign here, so it's going to be a dashed line. So we'll go like that, put arrowheads on, and we're going to touch the line and shade which way? Above or below? Okay, this is a greater than, so it's above, and we said it was a dashed line. So we're going to touch the line and shade above. And now we have to, it's required that you shade very dark the solution. So the solution is basically up, down, left, or right? To the right. So it's here, and all up here. And because it goes on forever, don't stop at the graph, just continue going a little bit, okay? And there's the solution. So you can see from a mile where the solution is. The other technique is to do little tiny marks. So we're going to go ahead and graph this again. This is a y-intercept of 2 with a slope of 3. Solid line. And what you can do is just, you're going to shade down, so I just put little tiny marks here. Just to get an idea where the shading is. And then we'll do the other line, which is the y-intercept of 4 and a slope of -1. And this is a dashed one. And we're supposed to shade above. So put little tiny marks. And now look at it to see where the solution is. And you can see that's shaded here, and it's shaded here. So you can shade the whole area here. You can use either technique. You could use different colors. You could use different patterns. For me, it's easier just to use the little tiny marks. Always shade the final solution dark, so there's no question where the solution is.